Welcome to Declassified History. The year is 1951. The Cold War is no longer just a war of armies and missiles, it's a war for something far more dangerous, the human mind. And deep inside the CIA, a question was being asked in whispers: can we make a man talk, without him ever knowing he talked? The answer they were searching for had a name. A strange name. A quiet name. Project Artichoke. It began as a follow-up to an earlier program called Project Bluebird, the agency's first organized attempt at what they called special interrogation, but by 1951, Bluebird wasn't enough. The techniques weren't reliable enough, and in the intelligence world, unreliable is the same as useless. So Artichoke was born, its official purpose, to explore whether the CIA could, and I want you to hear these exact words from their own declassified files, render an individual subservient to an imposed will. That's not science fiction, that's a government memo. Here's what made Artichoke different from anything before it. They weren't just looking at drugs, they were combining everything: hypnosis, morphine, LSD, electroshock, psychological pressure, stacking them on top of each other to find the breaking point of human will. Subjects were brought to secret facilities. Some were prisoners, some were hospital patients, some didn't know they'd been selected at all. CIA operatives disguised as doctors, observation rooms behind two-way glass, notes taken in clinical language that made the unthinkable sound routine. One internal report from 1952 asked a question that should make your skin crawl: can we get control of an individual to the point where he will do our bidding against his will, and even against fundamental laws of nature, such as self-preservation? Bonding not those. They were asking if they could create a person who would die on command. And the terrifying part, they didn't write that question to stop the project. They wrote it to begin the experiments. Project Artichoke ran for at least 5 years. It was never fully exposed. Much of what we know today comes from fragments, documents that survived a 1973 order to destroy all records, an order that almost worked. The full truth of what happened to those subjects, their names, their fates, remains, to this day, classified. Somewhere in a file that may never see daylight, there are answers. But for now, all we have are the questions they left behind. If this reached you, share it. Subscribe. Because history doesn't declassify itself. Thank you for watching. See you on the next chapter of Declassified History.